Hey y'all, welcome back to Gnosis Podcast. Thanks for tuning in again. We hope that you had a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
host.
Merry Chrysler.
We missed our episode last week because this bitch is always sick. There she goes. But we're happy to be back. We're about to get into it with y'all. And we missed you.
Yeah, we missed y'all. I was like I was sad. I really didn't want to have to cancel the pod, but I was like, there's no way I can come out of bed. Like, I was like having chills, cough, runny nose. I'm like, I'm not about to be like this on the pod. Like, like it just wasn't going to be it. So glad to be back.
Me
and
too.
If you missed us, I'm sorry.
Like starting it was nerve-wracking in the beginning. And then when we missed it last week, I was like, I'm kind of sad we're not doing it.
Yeah. Me too.
We
But it's okay.
Fucking talk
we're
shit
back.
Now.
Yeah.
We're back, baby. And we're better.
But, you want to talk about what's been going on with me lately?
I wanted to bring this up on the pod, and Erial kept telling me, like, no. But this bitch is being investigated by the feds. Like, and everywhere we go to, like, I be thinking, we went to Forever 21, and we were leaving her house, and there was, like, cops everywhere at Forever 21. And I was in the changing room, and they were outside of the changing room, and I asked her, like, how long they've been out here, because I feel like they're low-key looking for me for some reason. I don't know why I didn't do shit. And she's like, they've been out here for a while. I'm like, okay. And then the second that we leave, they leave. And then they're just standing outside the Forever 21 while we're paying. And so I'm like, fuck, they're going to tell me something on the way out. And she's like, why the fuck would they tell you anything? I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like they're coming for me. But low-key, I think they're coming for her now that we think about it.
Yeah, they are coming for me. And,
tell them why they're coming for you.
I'm being investigated, guys, by the feds because, in all honesty, I'm not, but I am. I'm not a stupid ass bitch where I'm like, what if, like, why is this bitch talking about her issues on the pod? No, it's not a serious thing. It's more just like, it's kind of like funny, but so basically I order Postmates a lot. And
she's a Postmates scammer.
Yeah, like I'm not a scammer, but if you look at my Postmates, I probably order Postmates at least once or twice a day, at least. And
she got bread. She got fucking bread.
I'm just like, I don't know why. I'm just like, I'm so lazy. Like, I can't get up to go get this. Like, I just want to be in bed and get it delivered to me. So I have about like 5 cards on my account. I have like mine. I have 2 of mine. I have my credit card. I have my dad's. And then I had my mom's because in the past, my mom had told me a couple times like, oh, can you order me this, and that? And I did. Anyways, I wake up the other day from a phone call from my mother. And she's like screaming at me like, did you spend $500 on my credit card? And I'm like,
no, it makes sense because fucking Postmates is expensive as shit.
No, but like $500 is a lot. Like,
you said you order once or twice a day.
Yeah, but ain't no way I ordered it on her card like that. So usually when I check out, I just do the Apple Pay shit, or sometimes it just automatically does it. So I don't really pay attention to what card it's getting charged on. So she started pressing me, and she was pressing my dad, and she's like, "You better pay me back the $500." And I'm like, if you could prove that it was me, I'll give it to you.
She's so fucked
But
up.
It's not me. So I'm not going to give it to you because it wasn't me. And I'm like, prove it to me. Like, do a printout of all the shit and like show me that it accumulates to $500 because I don't believe it and neither does my dad. So she's just talking her shit. She was being mad and just being...
She said she's going to report you.
Yeah. Then she's like, if you don't pay me, I'm going to report it. And I'm going to, make a claim. And they're going to do an open investigation. I said, baby, do an investigation then. Because
we never had the feds investigate you.
Do an investigation then. Girl. I'm a bad girl. Mommy gotta want to spank you. But I was just like, okay, do investigation then. Because, like, I'm not going to give it to you. So it is what it is. And she's like, okay, I'm going to do it then. And then they're going to put you in jail. And I'm like, you're really going to put me in jail for this? And she's like, I'm not going to put you in jail. They're going to put you in jail. And then I called my dad because I was kind of low-key freaking out a little bit. And then my dad's like, they're not going to put you in jail.
She's going to go to jail over Postmates.
I know. He's like, you're not going to go to jail for $500. There's people that are going to the fucking mall, stealing bags, walking out, and they're not even going to jail. They're not going to put you in jail for $500. And he's like, and I would never, you really think I would let somebody put you to jail for $500? I was like, you're right.
Take her to jail.
No.
Teach her a lesson.
No. But anyways, point is I'm being investigated and I keep seeing all these cops and we're going to insert some clips right here.
This is why I should be thinking this. Her stupid ass comes up with the most random shit. We're at the mall, and you know when they have like the whole screen right there recording you. She has all her bags and shit that she just bought stuff, and she was like, "Record me. I'm gonna run by, so it looks like I stole shit." I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I recorded the screen of it showing, and it looks like she's running by stealing shit, and the workers are all like,
they're all staring at
they
me,
really
like,
thought she was stealing shit. But then she wonders, like, why are the cops looking at her? Why are they outside her house, outside the store?
they're following
She's
me.
investigated right
I'm
now.
being investigated right now. So it's okay, whatever. If you don't see me here on the next pod.
It's because she's in jail.
And it's free Erial forever.
Put money on her books.
Yeah, for sure.
If you a real one.
If you're a real one. The only one that's going to put money on my books is really her.
Or your mom's going to be
That's
like,
my real sis, because
you.
my mom going to be like, nope, that's for all the Postmates. You're not eating anymore.
Right.
But let's get into our first topic today. So I have a question for you. Would you let your significant other go to the club without you?
My significant other can't do shit without me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, she's not.
No, but the club, no.
Why not?
Well, like,
explain, because we go to the club a lot.
I know.
And we were going to the club even when you were in a relationship. So
I wasn't in a relationship. I never went to the club with you.
Towards the end, you did.
When? Oh, no, we went to bars and shit. It was never a club.
No, we went to a club for Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah. Ballet. I
don't think we did.
We did, but anyways, why wouldn't you let your significant other?
I would let them go, but like, why am I not invited?
They want to be with the boys.
The fuck you are? Okay, are his boys all single or are they all in relationships?
It's a mixture. Some are, some aren't.
I just feel like as a man that's taken, what you need to be in the club for? Because if you're getting bottle service at the club as a guy, you're getting bottle service because you're trying to pick up on bitches.
No.
Yes, 100%.
No. First of all,
she's stupid.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
If I was in a relationship, but my friends aren't in a relationship, and I want to hang out with the homegirls, I'm gonna still go hang out with the homegirls.
Yeah, but I also feel like it's like different for guys and girls going to the club because we're not going to the club paying hundreds or thousands of dollars for the table. We're going to the club, we're getting in for free, we're drinking for free.
How do you think your man feels? Like, would you be okay? Like, not like your man telling you no?
So if it was vice versa and I was going to the club and I had to pay for the tables, I'd only pay for the tables if I was a guy. I would go there to get bitches.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, like, when a guy goes to the club, they're paying a lot of money to be there. And they're paying a lot of money to be there, not to just chill with their boys, because they could just chill with their boys at the bar or at the house or at lunch or dinner, whatever the fuck. They're going there.
What if it's a bachelor party?
Okay, that's fucking different, bitch.
It's not. They're going to go to the club.
Sure, yeah, 100% for the bachelor party. But you're talking about a day-to-day basis or a weekend basis. Like,
not a weekend, but like once a month type of shit. Like, he wants to go be with the boys. Like,
and I'm not invited?
No, you're invited majority of the time, but there's some times that they want to go and do their own shit. Same way, I don't want your man to be there every single fucking time we hang out.
Okay. It's like they're going to the club all the time and we're going with them all the time. And then like one time out of the month, they want to like go by themselves just as the boys.
I don't know. You're getting
so specific.
I don't know.
If you want to answer from me, you need to be specific because if they're going every weekend and we're going with them all the time, then it's cool if they want to have
most of the time. Okay. Maybe not every weekend, but we go most of the time. And then he just tells you like, hey babe, like I'm gonna go out with the boys tonight, just letting you know.
I'll be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go out with the girls.
Okay.
And then but then really like,
but you're gonna be mad?
Really, I'm gonna go to the same club he's going to. I'm gonna just put on a wig. Me too. See, bitch, you over here judging me. I'm gonna just put on a wig. No, we're both gonna put on wigs.
I wouldn't make a big deal about it. I would say, okay, babe, like go ahead.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
yeah,
of course.
In my head, the whole time I would know, like, but I'm about to see you tonight.
I'm going to the club, the same motherfucking club you're going to, and you finna see me at another section. Like,
no, you can't let them know you're there. No, my plan would be to like we go on wigs. Like cute wigs, not looking stupid, like nobody knows it's a wig type shit, and looking like a bad bitch. And then we'd like spy on them because I don't want my man to know I'm there because I want to see how he's acting when I'm not there. Then in the future, I could trust like, okay, you want to go with your boys, whatever. And honestly, like,
but shouldn't you trust your partner?
Sure, 100%. But
why
who can trust men nowadays?
Why are we doing that?
I don't know. We're just doing it. Why? You said you were doing it too.
Huh?
You said you were gonna do it too.
No, I've already done shit like that though.
with somebody that wasn't even your man. So I don't believe that you would let your man go to the club.
Listen, he was my man, but
head.
not my man, but he was my man. And speaking of that
feel
man,
that,
he
though.
just added me on Snapchat today.
Oh, God, married man.
Yeah, married man.
Anyways, so you think you are letting your man go to the club?
So I would, just because I feel like there's going to be points where I want to go out with my girls and I don't want him to be like, no, you can't go. Because I'll be like, fuck you. I am going.
I wouldn't really tell my man you can't go, but I'd be like, can I come? Or I wouldn't even ask, can I come? I'd be like, I would wonder in my head, like, why am I not invited?
I'd be like, okay, like, what time are we going?
Right. No, if not, it'd also be like a fun night, like, for us girls going,
It's
like,
fun.
we'll go spy and it'd be fun for us.
No, it's fun
unless we see some shit.
Yeah, until it's not fun anymore
Right.
and we see some shit. But it's like, you can expect, like, for instance, you know, men come up to us all the time and we just don't give them the time of day. But if we were to see that from afar, we're like, he's talking to a bitch. Oh my God.
How fucking dare
And
he?
it could just be that he's telling her, like, oh, like having a conversation with her and then like, oh, I have a girl.
No, I would sit
You
and
know?
analyze that, watch it for a cool 10 minutes.
No,
if
but
you're talking longer,
you'd be like, I saw you was talking to a bitch tonight.
I
would be like, get your phone out right now, record
I
that
wouldn't
shit.
even wait to get home to talk to him about it. I would go up to him at the club, like, take my fucking wig off, fuck this character.
With all the corn.
With all the cornrows, I don't give a fuck. Take my wig off, like, no, actually, I'm gonna look like a bad bitch, so I'm gonna keep my wig on. But no, I'll wait, like, 10 minutes is too much. That was lying for sure. Like, you could get 5 minutes max. And then I'm gonna wonder why the fuck you still talking to the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go spy, and that would be a fun night for us, to be honest.
Yeah, but it's not healthy.
It's not healthy. I know, it's the toxic.
It's not healthy. And or like, let's just say like they went there, and let's just say one of the guys is trying to get at a girl, and she has a homegirl.
One of the single guys in his friend group?
And she has a homegirl, and she's kind of just sitting there, and like, you know, the men that hold on.
No.
They're just being nice. Like, oh, you want a drink or something.
You're cool with your man buying another bitch a drink?
No, like there's a drink. They have a table. And they're just like being nice.
So you're
like,
fine with your man pouring it for her and shit?
I mean, yeah, because like.
Oh, she's so capped.
What?
She's so capped.
I just feel like that's so like, he's just being nice. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, oh, like everybody's saying like, they're just trying to make her feel welcome because they're trying to get his homie laid. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to like distract the bitch so that his homie could get laid.
I honestly cannot wait until she gets in a relationship, and I'm gonna be close with like whoever she dates and his homeboy. So I'm gonna tell the homeboys like, oh, y'all should go out to the club this weekend.
Why would you
want
that,
this?
Though?
No, I'm gonna test this theory because I know you're lying out your fucking ass.
I'm
know
not lying.
This bitch would literally has pulled up to a restaurant on a man that was not her man, put her fucking sunglasses on, was in the notebook like this, and the fucking, what do you call it, menu like this, talking to the bartender like, what is he doing? Who is he with? Like, girl, what? And you're telling me you're fine with your man?
Why are you exposing me like
that? No, because you're lying over here.
I'm not. I've changed. You know how long ago that was? Do you know how? I was probably like 19 when I did that.
You would still do it.
I wasn't that. No, I was like probably 20 when I did that.
You would still do it. Okay, so you would still do it.
No.
Okay.
Because I just
so we're gonna so if you feel so confident in that, no, we're gonna test it when you get a man.
Whenever it happens, but it's just
I feel like next
I don't want to go looking for something.
No, it's gonna come to you.
Yeah. So why am I gonna go spy? Let him be. I will know.
Yeah, I do believe though. Like once you go looking for something, you're gonna find it.
I will know. Deep down, I will know.
Yeah, you'll get that gut feeling.
Okay.
And my mom always told me growing up, like, don't go looking for shit. Like, social media is a killer to relationships. Anything and everything that God wants you to know is going to come to light.
Yeah.
And I believe it 100%. Like, so much shit that we found out that we're just like, damn, like, we didn't even go looking for it. And it's there. Like, it does come up. If you need to know, it does come up.
And also, I'm not an idiot. I'm not a dummy. I'm finna look at the following. I'm about to look if the following went up or whatever. Like, I'm not an idiot. Or I'll be like, oh, like anything interesting happened tonight? And I'll ask all his friends and I'll see all of their answers.
So if you guys are living together and then he comes home from the club and you've seen his following went up and like you just gonna sleep next to him for the night and then wait and bring it up in the morning?
Oh.
You're gonna bring it up that night?
Well, I probably wouldn't look till the next day anyways. So.
You're a fucking liar.
Because I'm probably going to be out too.
She would be on, true,
I'm going to be out too.
But even out, we would be on like every single one of his homeboy story, like, stop, pause, stop, pause, stop, pause, zoom into the back. Like, we're looking to, because like, they're getting caught up. The fuck? So many people have got caught up from
Listen,
that.
I don't want to do. This is like toxic.
It is toxic. We need to change that
and I
behavior.
don't want to be like that. You know, it's a really nasty feeling.
Yeah.
To like feel like, oh, why isn't the homies posting? They blocked me from viewing. Look at my fake account. Let me see. Like, I don't want to be like that. It's not fun. It's
the whole like looking
it's
at
a
people's
disgusting feeling inside.
Yeah, it's not. I've always told her that, like, why do you do shit like that? Because it just makes you feel like shit. Like, I don't want to know. And only up until recently is the first time ever in my entire life that I've like, and I didn't like do it on purpose. Like, genuinely go to look like how many his following count was. Like, it just so happened that when I was on his profile like page, I seen the number, and then like the next time I went, like seen it change, and I was like, I don't even want to know your following count because I don't want to know what's changing, what's not. And I think it's so weird for like people to go through it and shit. And so this was the first time ever in my life doing it. I remember getting on her head like all the time, like, why do you do that? It's not healthy. Does nothing for you.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do
it. It's a sick feeling.
It's just like it happens. It's just like, you know, when you have an addiction to something and you just can't resist, like this, for instance. Like, it's literally like that. It's like I cannot resist knowing that, like, I know your following went up, and I'm gonna see who it was because I already memorized.
I'd rather just not
I already
know.
memorized the people that you're following, so I know the next person that you followed. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. I really would just rather not know, because, like I said, anything you need to know, truth comes to light.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, but anyway, so my answer to that question though was
you would let your man go to the club.
Would I be okay with it? Yeah, you could go to club. Not every weekend.
Yeah.
But you could go.
I'll let my man go to the club, but not once a month. Like, you can go once in a blue moon. Maybe 2-3 times a year.
That's crazy.
Thank you. Then come
that
home
means
and
you
eat
can't
this
go.
cat.
That means you can't go.
Yes, I can.
Okay, if you
okay, but even if I have a man, I'm not really at the club. Like,
that's boring. You're boring, bro.
I'm a lit bitch.
No, you're not.
As long as he comes home and
puts it down?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, well, anyways.
But like once or like, no, like 3 times a year, 4 times max. You don't need to be at the club once a month.
No, you could go to the club once a month because I like to be outside. So I don't care. That's just me. But anyways, I don't know why we even wrote this. Would you make...
We were in the car right now just like pre-gaming to come in here. Talking about this
we're not smokers. We're not smokers. I mean, like, we smoke vape and hookah, and I smoke cigarettes sometimes, but we don't smoke weed like that. So when we do smoke weed, it's just like once in a blue moon. But I have a couple friends.
Wait, are we talking? Can we talk about the weed time when we got high last weekend?
Yeah, so we never really smoked, but we smoked. I don't think it was last weekend, but it was really it was really funny. We got really high, and we don't ever really do, because when one of us does, it ends up being that we get paranoid. And it just so happened to be that this time we both didn't get paranoid, and instead
we had a fucking lit high.
Dude,
like,
it was to the
so
point
much
where
fun.
like when you laugh, like you have abs. So like that's how it was for me. Anyways, but like we'll insert some clips here because it was funny as fuck.
That's mine. Steal her. She stole my fucking puff. What is the way it popped out too? She tried to hide it. She tried to take my puff. Be quiet.
But the point of this whole thing is I had a water bottle, and like I opened, when I was smoking, and then the next day, like I was so thirsty, I reached for it and I drink it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this just smells nasty. Like it smells like weed, but just like also nasty shit. Like, what the fuck? And I asked this dude that she's fucking with, and he's like, oh yeah, that be happening to me too sometimes. Like, I be the next day drinking the water bottle, like, oh, that shit stinks. Like, it's nasty. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I thought I was the only one. Like, that's crazy.
I'm so glad you don't watch these.
Imagine secretly on the low he does.
No.
But like, so personal hygiene is a big thing for, like, I would say for her and me as well, and a man, and for us as well. So we've had scenarios that we've dated people and I have a friend as well. I have a friend as well that also dates like a smoker. And we always say the same thing about their breath is that like
It's like cotton mouth.
no, honey.
It's like
no, sis, it's not.
it's like
it's not cotton mouth.
A different.
It's like okay. Anyways, it stinks. They mouth stinks.
Like when you're kissing them, you can taste that different taste.
Yeah, something just tastes off and it smells off. And I was just like, if you were with your man and like you had a problem, like it's kind of embarrassing to bring it up to them. Like, would you make a dentist appointment for them?
Fuck, I don't want to air shit out. But
nobody knows.
Okay, like there was someone that I was with that was like a big ass pothead, and I could not come up with the nicest way to tell him that. But it was also at the same time like, I'm kissing on you, like all of that, and I was like, I don't even want to kiss you no more. That's like that's the point that I got to, and it's like, how do you not want to kiss your man? Like that's where this shit goes downhill. Like,
I know it probably has to suck to even hear that. Just because I already said this in the last podcast that we filmed, my most embarrassing moment was that night in Vegas. Yeah. I think that was the only time where like I was smoking weed, cigarettes, like vape, I ate pizza, like my breath was kicking that night. I didn't even want to kiss this. I did want to kiss him, but I didn't want to kiss him because I know my breath was kicking. But I was like, you know what, babe, like, it's now or never, so it's going down. And it went down, and I knew in my head my breath stank so fucking bad, like, and it tasted nasty. So I could only imagine if that was an everyday thing.
Yeah, it was every day. And so it got to the point where, like, I'm so nice. I feel like I'm so nice at first when situations, don't roll your eyes like that. I feel like I'm very nice at situations until I get to that breaking point where I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be fucking nice anymore. This shit's irritating me. This shit's irritating me.
Go to the dentist.
No, so like I thought in my head this was a nice way to do it, but apparently it's kind of rude or whatever. But I made a dentist appointment for him, and I said like, oh, like you get like a full on cleaning. Like this is the day, this is the time. Is that fucked up? Like, come on, I'm kissing this man every day, you know? So I was like, you know, this is where you gotta be at this time. Got your insurance locked in. Like, you're good. All you have to do is show up. That's it. And he was very offended. Yeah, I think he went to sleep that night and didn't talk to me until the next day.
Yeah, that's a little like...
But that was a nice way of me telling him, like, I'm just looking out for you, babe. Like,
I know, but you should have just said, honestly, can I have a serious talk with you?
No, I feel like I've brought up little comments about it in the past. Like,
I'm very big on community. Back to our conversation.
Yeah, would you do that? Would you... I feel like I tried to tell him in a nice way.
No, I would tell my man.
I did, though.
No, you didn't.
Like, I would be like, okay, it's bedtime. Let's go brush our teeth together. Like, come to the bathroom with me, baby.
No,
like,
but you don't have to give signs like that. You got to be very direct. Like, hey, babe, can we have a talk?
There was a time.
What's the problem? Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I love you and everything. Your breath lately has been stinky. And... you know, let's do something about it. Let's figure it out together. Maybe you need a new mouthwash, you need a new toothpaste, like you need to floss more. Maybe there's something wrong, like what you're eating, and like, I don't know, let's figure it out together because I don't like it. And it's
I did have a conversation with him like that. Where I was like, I don't remember what I said, but I remember it being like so bad. Like just asking him, like, did you brush your teeth today? Or like something like nice. That. How am I supposed to fucking say it? So then when he was like, yeah, I did, I'm like, he's like, why? I'm like, oh, it's just like, you know, smells a little off.
Maybe you'd be like, babe, like,
it's like when you get to that.
How do you feel about the toothpaste that I just got? Because I don't know if I like it.
It's just when you get to that situation with somebody that you're seeing and you feel that way, you're just very turned off mentally. Yeah. And I think that's where things start to go downhill.
Yeah.
Because then you're not there with it.
I know. It's okay.
So you're not making your man a disappointment? I am.
I would make a dentist.
I'll do it again.
I'll make a dentist appointment if they asked me, but I wouldn't just full on do it myself.
I full on just did it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry.
All I did was text his mom, like, what's insurance card? She sent it to me. I said, okay, let me look up all the dentists around his area, see which dentist takes his insurance. Found one finally, did all that, did the appointment. He went to the appointment.
Oh, poor guy.
Poor guy. Please.
Anyways, we just outed his name. Bleep. Okay. Anyways, so
did I?
You did, but it's okay. We're gonna have to edit that out.
I thought I was taking a sip of cranberry and it was the Hennessy. Ew.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, I have a question. Do you think it's still considered cheating if it's the same sex? Like if you were to kiss a girl or something, or your man kissed a guy or whatever, do you think it's considered cheating? Because I have a friend, and I don't know what's been going on with her lately, but I guess like maybe she's bored in her relationship, but
She want to be out here trying new things.
she's trying new things. So she went and did something with a girl. But I wonder if like the man would consider that as being like, is that cheating?
I think it honestly depends on like what kind of man he is and what he likes and shit. Because I do remember like somebody that I was with, talked to or whatever, would always be like, "That's cheating. Like that's 100% cheating. You can't hook up with no other girl."
I agree.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think that you can't hook up with a guy or a girl. It's cheating. You're still doing sexual things with another person. I feel like it's cheating for sure.
But I feel like for some reason it's more okay. Like,
It's more
oh, she kissed a girl.
They make it more
compared-
okay for women.
Like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, that's okay because like she kissed a girl. But like if you kissed a guy, like that's not okay. But it's like, why? It's still a human. That
I think
you
they're
went
both
and-
just cheating.
Yeah. And I feel like
But the thing is that normally, like, when a girl kisses another girl, a lot of the times, like 9.5 times out of 10, it's because we want to try something new. We want to experience something. Like, I've kissed girls, you've kissed girls. It's more of like, what?
I've kissed a girl in middle school.
Okay.
Once.
You never think about kissing another girl?
Never. The only time I've ever kissed another girl was it was you. It was you in Mexico, but it was just
No.
a cute little like
Yeah,
friendship
little
peck, you know?
Now people are gonna think we're lesbian.
No,
for
we're
sure.
not.
People already think
We're
we're
not. Trust me, guys.
Whatever.
I don't roll this way. She's a little curious, a little lesbianist.
It's not. I am curious. I'm not gonna lie, but it's more of like. It's more of like I feel like I could let the woman do things to me. I can't imagine myself like eating pussy.
So me personally,
I can imagine a
I
girl eating my
physically
pussy.
never find any other like I'm not attracted to women.
I know,
I don't see a girl and I'm like, yeah, I just want to fuck that. Like I'm not like that with girls.
I just want to fuck. No, when I
Compared
look at
to
girls,
men, I'm like, oh my god. Like if I see a really hot guy, I'm like, oh my god, he's so sexy. Like my little thing is throbbing.
you got those pussy butterflies, as my mom calls them.
Yeah.
No, mine is more like if I do like a female, like it's more of like I feel like they're more on the stud side. But I do look at women like really pretty women like that aren't on like they're just no type of stud, like just pretty women. And I look like damn, like women are fucking pretty. Like men, a lot of these men out here, like they have a good like there's pretty ass bitches. But if I go for a girl, it's more of like a stud.
A stud?
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it was a stud, that's just my personal preference. I'm just not physically like
And it's not even
attracted.
really like a physical attraction from the jump. It's more of like their personalities. Because a lot of studs I feel like have really good personalities. So that's what attracts me to them at first. And then I'm like, okay, I gotta kind of accept the fact that you're a girl now. So like I'm not getting dick no more. I'm getting dildos and shit. And I have to go. I haven't been with a girl. I haven't been with a girl more than kissing.
No, you have not. But
Yeah.
I feel like if we were in Mexico one time and she couldn't find, she found this girl.
This girl found me, baby.
Okay, whatever.
She
At
was trying
this
to get at me
club.
so heavy, and I was
She would not shut the fuck up about where is she? I have to find her. We went and went to like almost every outside club to try and find this girl for her.
No, but
and she could not. We couldn't find her. I'm like, honey, it's not meant to be.
No, I told you I was like, we're gonna walk back the strip once, and then we were staying on the strip, so I said we're gonna walk the end of the strip to the back. It was like 10-minute walk. Like if I don't see her, it's not meant to be. But when I had first went into the club that I seen her at, she came up to me and she was with like all guys. She was a stud, but also like girly at the same time. Like she had makeup on, she had lashes on, she had long curly hair, but then she was like tatted up, Hispanic. Like she was really pretty to me. And she came up to me, and in this time I had done like a 6-month thing where I wasn't drinking liquor. And so I was in Cancun, sober as fuck, in a club with 4 other bitches that are all drinking. So when she came up to me at first and she asked me like to come to their section or whatever, I was like, oh no, like I'm okay. And then once, you know, like I start catching on to other people's vibe, like everybody's drinking, everybody's vibing. I'm like, okay, where the fuck she at? Because low-key, she was kind of fine.
Yeah, so Jordan has a little lesbianist tendencies.
If my dad's watching this,
yeah, whatever.
fuck it.
It's 2023, about to be 2024. Like, it
Get
is what
over
it
it.
is. Good for you.
She was one girl that like I was like, yeah, I'll go home with her.
But me,
tonight.
I'm strictly dickly, so don't get it twisted.
You're like, bitches, don't try and hit on me.
Yeah, please don't try and hit on me. But I don't know.
I can't go for the girly girls.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do find women attractive, but I can't really go for the girly girls.
Speaking on this topic though, do you feel like it's like aggressive for women to make the first move?
No, I do it all the time. Not all the time, but because I don't be fucking with a lot of people. But in situations with a guy, I'll do it. Yeah.
So you think
100%.
it's okay for you to try and like kiss the guy or like you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like a gift.
Because I feel like that's masculine energy. Like the man should try and make the first move on you. I don't want to have to feel like I'm being the man. I'm wearing the pants.
I would rather the man make the first move, but I also feel like some men that like you catch the vibes with each man and how it is and stuff. Like some men feel like they respect you a lot or they're scared to do it because they respect you a lot and they don't know how you're gonna interact or so yeah. So like when I do like when I am talking to a man and like I know that he's interested and I know I'm interested, but he just hasn't done it. And I know he hasn't done it because he's scared or he's nervous or he doesn't know how I'll react to it. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just do it because it's kind of letting him off easy. But yeah, I definitely want the man to do it first. But then you have to admit sometimes, like when you hang out with a man, you're like, oh, I'm not feeling it really. Like you would hope like he wouldn't come and kiss you.
No, but
then
I've been in a situation. I've been in a couple situations where like I've gone on a date with this guy, and this was probably like the third or fourth date, and we were in the movies, and he just kept like, if you're listening and you're not watching, he was shaking his leg like this constantly. And I'm like, why? We're in the movie theater. Why isn't he putting his hand around me? Why isn't he putting his hand on my thigh? Why isn't he trying to do anything?
Some men get nervous, so you kind of have to do it for them.
I know. So my dumbass, we left, whatever. We had dinner. He dropped me off at home. I went home. He didn't kiss me or anything. And I'm like, this is already the fourth date.
The fourth?
Yes. And I was like, what the fuck? So I texted him and I said something like, hey, can I ask you a question? Like, are you not like attracted to me? And usually I feel like that's giving insecure, but in my head, I just had to full on ask because I'm like, this is already our fourth date and he's making it seem like he likes me and stuff. So it's like, why isn't he like doing anything flirtatious? So I just went and asked because I don't give a fuck. And he was like, no, I am. Why? And I said, I just feel like you haven't.
I mean, if he got to a fourth date with you, then obviously he's attracted to you.
I just didn't understand what was the issue.
He was being scary.
So I'm like, okay, so
listen.
Hold on. Look what I said.
Okay.
I fucked up. Look what I said. I said to him, I said, okay, so I just felt like you haven't tried to kiss me. You haven't like done anything. So I'm just kind of like confused. And he goes, I'm just honestly trying to be respectful and da 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 da. I'm like
I
okay,
said, that's like a lot of men's mindset.
I fucked up though because the next time we hung out, he was like, do you want to come to my house? I'm like,
oh,
I fucked up. I shouldn't have said anything.
He's like, oh, this bitch trying to get some dick.
Yeah. And I was like, we can go out to eat first.
I kind of feel like, okay, if you guys already have 4 dates and you went on the fifth, then it's like, okay, yeah, you can go to his house. But
I didn't
you guys
want
haven't
to.
even had a first kiss or nothing yet. So it was
I know. So I didn't want to, but I had already like said, I don't know. I was just like, oh, we can go something to eat. And then like maybe we could go watch a movie at your house. So that's what we did. And of course...
I was about to say he caught it the same time I caught it. Like, oh, then we can go watch a movie at your house. Like, you know, you're not watching no fucking movie.
Well,
that's the first night y'all fucked, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. And I swear to God, I swear on my dad's life.
Did you guys do
night,
something?
We kissed.
That's it.
Hold on. Then he like, I don't want to put my whole business out, but he tried to do some stuff, and I had told him, I was like, oh, like I don't want to have sex with you right now. And he was like, oh, of course, like if you're not comfortable, da da da. I'm like, okay. But he kept trying to do little things that was leading up to it. And I'm like, I should have just not said anything. I should have just shut the fuck up.
Please listen
because
to
I
my
said
point.
something is why he thought it was okay to do this. And now I felt uncomfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
So he did all that ended up making you feel uncomfortable in the end because there was never no first kiss, no first nothing, right?
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if you caught the vibe or not with him, whether it was like for me, when I hang out with different guys or whatever, and I know we're feeling each other and they're not making a first move, I know 100% in my heart, like, it's because they're nervous or they're shy or they're trying to be respectful.
Now I know this. I was young.
Okay, so had you made the first move then, the whole, like, going back to the house thing wouldn't have been awkward like that.
Yeah.
Because then it's awkward as fuck. Like, y'all are on your 5th date. You're at his house. Haven't even had a first kiss yet. You're about to have your first kiss yet. And then go fuck, like, right, boom, boom, like, all in one. Then it's fucking weird.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I don't care. If I'm feeling a man and he's feeling me and I know it, like, I'll kiss him. I would, like,
you know what? Airing names.
how am I going to tell you the name? They're going to have to beep it.
Oh, we're going to have to find it and bleep it.
Well, we had to watch the whole video anyways. He kissed me first, and I liked that. And it was the first time we hung out, too. And I could tell he was nervous to do it. But, like, I'm glad he did because it got it out the way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, when you go on the 2nd, 3rd date and there's still no kiss, it's kind of fucking awkward. Like, okay, is it coming this time? Like, now I'm kind of nervous to go on the date.
I know. I just feel like I'd rather the guy do it. When you feel like you're ready, babe, we'll do it. I don't feel like I need to go and do that to you.
I be liking it sometimes. Like, yeah, I'm about to come onto your ass.
Yeah, because she has masculine energy. That's why. That's literally why.
I like to dominate men.
Goodbye.
I want to be dominated, but I like to dominate them because they're not given what they're supposed to be given.
Okay, well, another question is...
all your men dominate you, huh?
Yeah, they do, bitch. Fuck you. Stupid ass. Anyways, let's not talk about it because I could get on your head.
Get on my head.
I could get on your head.
Get on my head.
Let's not because
you're not getting on my head. You love somebody else's.
I love him too much and I respect him too much, so I won't.
So you're not getting on my head.
But you know what I'm saying.
You know somebody else's head, not mine.
Shut up. Anyways, would you be with an older man like 10 years plus? Like, why?
I'm gonna let you answer that first.
Why not? Yeah, I would. So right now I'm 24. So I would be with a 34-year-old. I probably would. Just because I feel like the men in our age range, they're not mature. Mm-hmm. They're little boys. They don't have their shit together. And I just feel like also older guys have more experience with a lot of other things. Not talking about sex-wise, just life in general. So there's a lot of things that... What?
Even sex-wise, it's not true.
Oh, okay. But there's just like a lot of things that I can learn from them. There's a lot of things that I could learn from them.
Yeah.
And not saying that guys our age aren't somebody I wouldn't be with, because I would probably rather be with somebody closer to my age, but I also wouldn't be too opposed to dating somebody like 10 years older than me. What about you?
So they'd be 34.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't really like men around my age.
Okay. You do.
I don't, though. That's why the 2 guys that were around my age, we don't work out.
I mean, it didn't work out with the other one that was not even close to your age.
He was 35.
Keep bitching on in 818.
Yeah, he was 35, and I feel like he also had the mindset of fucking somebody my age. I feel like I was a little more mature than him, you know?
Yeah.
But the new guy that's, that age or whatever, I feel like he's more mature than the guy who was 35. And I like his mindset on shit.
Mm-hmm. But he's not 10 years older than you.
No, he's only 4.
That's closer to your age.
Yeah. But I've talked to a lot of guys that are older than me. Like, I'm 25. I've talked to somebody that's 37 and 48. And the 48, it was kind of just like, okay, you're too far for me now because, like, you've experienced a lot of shit in life. You want different shit than I do right now. But the person who was like 37, they were cool with me. Like, they liked to drink still. They like had a great job. They had their shit together, their own place, like all that. So I would like a man like, what's his name's age? You know what I mean? Like 30. I'm 25, so like 30.
Okay.
30, 32.
Typically, I'm 24. So
she's a baby.
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl.
I typically would like a man probably 4 or 5 years older than me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say 4 or 5.
What? What's wrong with you, pedophile?
You like short men? What the fuck?
Girl, bye. What the fuck? And you know what? You better stop coming for my men's height, okay?
I can't. It's
No.
just in my soul.
I don't care.
Get you a tall man, baby.
No, I don't want a tall
Leave
man.
these little gnomes in the dust. Christmas is over.
Shut up. Anyways. Yeah, so I would like a man like 4 or 5 years older than me. I feel like 10 is kind of, I wouldn't be opposed to it if we had like a deep connection and I really fucked with the guy. I just also feel like when you're 10 years older than me, I'm not gonna lie, I don't got all my shit together right now.
There's pros and cons for sure.
I don't got all my shit together right now. And I feel like probably, and I would hope, that the guy that's 10 years older than me would have his shit together. And I just felt like the whole time of being with that guy, I would feel like shit. Like, damn, like he has everything and I'm just...
Well, it's also at our age, he probably didn't.
I know, but it's just also like there's so many other 24, 25-year-olds that do. And it's like, I'm just not that one. So I'm trying to figure out life.
Yeah, everything comes to people at different times.
Yeah, so
it doesn't matter.
I just
it comes to you at 30, 40, 50.
I mean, yeah, it's true, because even the guy that I was just talking about, the one that I went on the dates with and like he was being scary, he had his shit. He has his shit together.
He does illegal shit. Anybody can do illegal shit, bitch. That's fucking easy. That's easy.
It don't matter.
I could go do that illegal shit right now and make more bread than he does because I got more connections than he does. But it's also the mindset of being smart and being dumb.
My point is he has his shit together and he
doesn't have his shit together. In my opinion, and everybody's opinion is different. In my opinion, he doesn't have his shit together because everything that he's making is illegal.
Not everything.
Yes.
Okay, we're not talking about illegal shit.
Okay.
Anyways, let's not get caught up.
I don't know nothing. I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I don't know nothing. She's over here knows more than me.
I really don't know. I just know a gist of it, like.
But he also does other shit. Anyways, my point is he's my age. He's 24. And he does have his shit together.
Okay.
In my eyes. So I feel like even being with somebody my age that I feel like does have their shit together, it kind of intimidates me. Because it's kind of like, I feel like they have so much going for them. And right now, I'm kind of just trying to figure out my life. So like, I wouldn't want to be with somebody that's completely up here. And I'm like here. I would like to be with somebody that we're kind of leveled.
No.
Yeah.
But when you're with somebody that has more than you and has their shit together more than you, it motivates you to do better.
It does, but it kind of makes me feel bad that like...
But you want a man that's going to pay for you 24/7, right? Exactly. So that has to be a man that has more than you and is on top of his shit more than you.
Yes. But I want to be able to say, which I do, I'm always able to get like have myself and pay for myself. But for the things that I want, like right now...
Contradicting yourself, baby.
Listen. Okay, anyways. I won't get too much into it.
Yeah, okay.
But
so you'll date an older man?
I would date an older guy.
Me too.
Not like
What's not to like?
Yeah, not like in the 40s, but maybe like a 5-7 year would be
so
cool.
Like 31, 32?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I think 35 is probably my max.
We'll
I'd
see.
like to say,
Any single man out here looking for a young, cute girl?
This one right here, don't offer me.
Right here, and she right here too.
No, don't offer me.
If y'all got some
Just
friends
her.
for the both of us, we could double date.
I'm good. Thank you.
She's good right now. Anyways.
I'm good right now.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
this is a good topic.
Which one?
Ooh. We don't have much time left, so I'm thinking we should just miss that one and put that for the next one. And right now, talk about
Go for it.
were you having sex in high school? Was he being a little whore?
Honestly, no. I wasn't having sex. Okay, technically, yes. I was already a senior and I was about to graduate. And she just fucked up my train of thought.
Sorry, you were a senior about to graduate.
I was a senior about to graduate. It was my winter break. And that's when I first did it for the first time. And it was with somebody actually older than me. That was like...
You were a senior about to graduate your winter break?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were 17?
I was 17. And he was like 24. Yeah. Anyways, I was, if you want to be technical, but throughout high school, no, I was a good girl. I didn't do any of that shit.
There was whores.
There was whores in our
Whores
school.
in high school.
When I tell you whores in our school, like bitches sucking dick on the roof, okay?
Getting fucked in the bathroom.
Yes, in the hall, like hall stairs, like nasty ass shit. Like we were good girls.
And it's so funny because like if you look at our Instagram and shit, people swear that we're not good girls. But like if you genuinely know us, you know that we are. Like pictures can be deceiving.
Yeah.
Looks can be deceiving. We two bad bitches. So they think we're out here doing this,
Real
that, and the third.
But
this is the perfect shirt for it. It is. See, you're lesbian. You're trying to grab my tits.
no, I'm not. I'm trying to grab the puff.
No.
Yes.
You always grab my tits. You always go like this. You always go like this.
No,
Don't
I just
fucking
boob
lie.
scoop you.
Why you boob scooping me, bitch?
Because it's funny. You're like, oh, it hurts.
That's only when my
Were you having
period's
sex
coming.
in high school?
I had sex. It's so funny. I had sex around the same age as you. I was 17, and I had talked to the guy. He ended up being my long-term relationship. We had talked for like 4 months, I think, before we got in a relationship. And then I had sex at 17. I was like 4 months away from being 18. And so I feel like that was late for us. But it's like there's really no timeline to this shit compared to everybody in our school.
She's like a year older than me. And when I lost my virginity, I wasn't speaking to her. I wasn't speaking to a lot of my friends. I was like in a bad time in my life for some reason. I don't know. I wasn't speaking to you.
It wasn't even me. It was you, bitch.
No,
you was
like,
fighting with everybody.
I don't know, but like I wasn't speaking to you. I wasn't speaking to Casey. I wasn't speaking to Serena. I wasn't speaking to a lot of people. So when I did it, I'm like, I don't have anybody to tell. And like,
and that's the worst.
It
feeling.
was like,
you want to
oh
go
my
tell
God, like
somebody
I
want to
just tell somebody like I just had sex. And
I remember I used to come home. I literally would go to my man's house. He lived like half a mile from me. So like he'd come get me. We go back to his house, chill, whatever. He'd take me home. Like I'd be like, oh, my bedtime's 10 o'clock. I need to be home by 9 o'clock because I need to shower, do this and that. Like I was on my shit for school. And she would be at my house waiting for me. Like, okay, I'll be back at 9.
Because we would go to school together the next day.
In the morning. Like, we damn near, like, I'm not going to say live together, but we were together, like, fucking damn near every day of the week. And so I would come home, and I remember having, like, hickeys on me and shit. And she was like, you're fucking stupid. Like she was hot about it.
Cause I'm like, what the
she
fuck?
Was so
I'm literally here waiting for you. We're supposed to watch Vampire Diaries. And this bitch is fucking being a whore, getting fucking dick down, having hickeys.
I didn't have dick yet.
Yes, you did.
When I came home with hickeys, I did not. She's my fucking mother.
I am her mother. I just gave her a vitamin C today.
She did, and she made me a tea.
And I made her a tea.
And last night I wasn't feeling good. She made me toast.
Yeah, because I'm a mother.
She's so sweet.
Yeah, I'm a real life mother. But anyways.
That's the high school talk.
High school talk.
More shit, but we'll get into it
If you guys want to know about like how it all happened.
Wait, well, let's get into that one next time because we don't have enough time.
Yeah, we don't have enough time. But if you guys want to know how everything went down losing the V card,
I have a good one for that too.
I know it's a little personal, but it's to me, my story is funny.
The Gnosis podcast gets personal, baby.
Yeah, we get personal over here.
And we don't have secrets like that, so it's cool. Like, we're sharing the tea.
We're open book.
And if you don't like it, don't fuck with us.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and close out.
Close out on you, thank God.
I know, she opened today. Are you guys proud of her?
My first podcast out of all, this is the 6th one, right?
Yeah.
Out of the 6, I've never opened any of them.
And she opened today.
Period. Because normally, like, when I'm doing the podcast, the opening, I'm not, like, at my peak of drinking yet. And so it's, like, more hard for me. Like, when I close, I've already had some liquor. I've been drinking. I've been talking a lot. So it's more easy. But, like, just coming in right away, sit down and open up, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, you go ahead and do that.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us at Gnosis Podcast on Instagram. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube at Gnosis Podcast. You know, go ahead,
follow
like
our personals. Jordan Parko.
Erial.g. Make sure you guys comment on all our posts that we post on our reels and stuff like that because they're super funny. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye.